clean, fresh powder. Hello gorgeous, welcome back to my channel. Last year we did the Allure Best of Beauty Drugstore edition, and we're gonna do that again this year. I'm gonna hop right in, and we are going to start with primer. They had 3 primers and this is one of them. Okay, this is the Neutrogena Glow Primer and Serum Hydra Boost with hyaluronic acid. So we're gonna start with that. So on the Best of Beauty, it's categorized into different categories, and under base, let's see, foundation, they have foundation light, they have foundation medium, they have foundation full, and then they have concealer. But if you scroll down to Steals, that's where a lot of the drugstore is. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm actually basing it off of the Steals section, and then wherever else I can pick up some drugstore products. But for foundation under Steals, it's under makeup actually, is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation Stick. It's $10. I went with medium beige. I have no idea if this is right or not because I ordered it online, and that's just really complicated when it comes to matching makeup, but we're gonna try it and see how it goes. Totally and completely unimpressed with the Milani foundation stick. I don't know if it's the primer or the foundation or a combination of the two, but my skin is so tacky and sticky, and it just feels heavy and not good at all. I am just not a fan. I feel like it settled really badly into my creases. I feel like it didn't cover my, I mean, look at my under eyes. Like somehow they look darker to me now than they did before I started. I'm not a fan. Here's the thing about concealer. There is no drugstore concealer on this list this year, and I am a little bit baffled by that because I just feel like that's a no-brainer. You gotta have a concealer from the drugstore. The only concealers named are the Armani Beauty, which is super pricey, it's almost 40 bucks, and then it's the Sephora collection, which is 14, which is more doable, but still they need to have a drugstore option. So I'm gonna just improvise with drugstore, and I'm using the corrector here in Peach from, oh, I got it under my nail, I hate when I do that, from Pixi. I'm just gonna touch up my under eyes because they're so dark, like so dark. For concealer, I'm using the, I just went over to my drawer and pulled one out that I've never used before. It's the Maybelline Superstay in Light. I'm gonna try that. But like the Pixi made a huge difference in covering the under eye. So it's like, you gotta do it. So I'm just gonna put this on really quick and then we'll be right back. Don't like that concealer either. We are like not doing good right now. I feel like that concealer was super drying. Something is really irritating my face though right now, and I think it's the foundation. It just felt like really like it was burning my face, which to be fair, I'm using retinol, so my skin's a little bit more reactive than normal because I have not sensitive skin. So for powder, the pressed powder winner was the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Powder. Clean Fresh Powder. So I have it in 2 colors. I have translucent and I have light, and I'm gonna just set my under eyes with, I'm gonna go light. We'll see. Again, no bronzer. How is there no drugstore bronzer on the list? I just went to my drawer and picked up the Pixi by Petra. This is the Shape and Shadow. The Hoola won the bronzer this year from Benefit, which is obviously not drugstore. It's a fabulous bronzer, like 100%, but you guys have seen me use it about a million gazillion times because it, you know, it won for a reason. But bronzer matte. I'm gonna use this one and just see how it turns out. This one has a little bit of shimmer to it, which I'm not happy about. Also, I just had a treatment done to my forehead this morning at the dermatologist's office, and that's what all those spots are, and there's just no covering them. So that's why. This is super pigmented. I hate this foundation. I hate it. I don't know how it looks on camera. On my playback screen, it looks okay. In person, I look so muddy. Like, and it doesn't matter what I do because my skin is so tacky from that foundation. And maybe it's the primer. Let's try this. I'm gonna put some primer on the back of my hand and see if that's what's making it tacky. And I'm gonna put some foundation on the back of my other hand and see if that's where I'm getting the tackiness. Maybe it's just the two combined. I honestly feel like it's the primer and not the foundation that's so tacky. So maybe the combination of the two formulas are just not working, But I am telling you, my skin looks like garbage. Like it is like not, I mean, granted I have all these spots anyways, but like the muddiness is just, it's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate situation. Okay, so the blush that won for Drugstore is the Maybelline Cheek Heat. And it's a cream blush, which is my absolute least favorite makeup product ever, is cream blushes. I do not like them. I went with Nude Burn, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but I don't have high hopes because I do not like the combination on my face right now. And it says to apply it with your fingers onto your cheeks. So I'm gonna warm it up on the back of my hand a little bit. I'm gonna start with a little bit and then work my way up if I need more. Don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. I already knew. I knew I wasn't gonna like it. I don't like cream blushes. I feel like they're very, very hard to get right when you are layering. You have to be able to be pretty flawless with your makeup application in order to get a beautiful cream blush set on top of a bronzer that's powder. If you're doing all cream, it's much easier, but when you're layering different formulas and finishes, it's hard. I feel like you can even see on camera. It like broke up and I tapped. I mean, I did not rub, I just tapped. And you can see it broke up the foundation and the bronzer so that it almost looks like I have a skin disease. It's so bad. That's why we do these videos, is to see if in fact we like any of them. Okay, let's do highlighter. Let's try highlighter. I mean, this one's Milani. The thing that surprises me so much about not liking the foundation is that I am such a Milani fan. I love, love, love their Luminoso. I love their lipsticks. I love so many of their products. So this is their baked highlighter in Dolce Perla 110. This actually won for baked highlighter out of all categories. The other highlighter winners were the Stila Heaven's Hue, Becca for liquid, and then the palette was Milk and Honey, which I've never heard of Beauty Bakery. I've never heard of that brand. Okay, but we're gonna do this really quick. That's a really beautiful, natural highlighter. Yeah, that's real. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Love it. Let's talk about eyes. So the cream eyeshadow winner was the Revlon Color Stay Cream Eyeshadow. I have one here in 710, and that was over all cream eyeshadows. This one won. But then under Splurge, the e.l.f. one for the liquid glitter eyeshadow, and I got that in Copper Pop. So I think I'm gonna use the Revlon and make a base on my eye with it, like basically use that as the entire base, and then I'm going to use the e.l.f. on top of it. I used to wear these Revlon eyeshadows all the time. I just took a eyeshadow brush I had sitting here that had a little bit of eyeshadow already on it from last time I did my makeup, and it had way more on it than I thought it was going to. And I don't even know what color it is. I think it's Urban Decay, but I just wanted to blend out the cream eyeshadow into my crease, and it deposited way more color than I thought, but that's okay. Okay, let's do the liquid glitter eyeshadow from e.l.f. It says to apply to the eyelid with the applicator and then blend using your fingertips or a flat eyeshadow brush. Oh wow, it's much smaller than I thought it was gonna be. I don't think I've used a liquid eyeshadow like this since high school. So this is like very nostalgic for me. Maybe I like it. I don't know. It's burning my eyelids. Again, I do not have sensitive skin, so I don't know if it's the fragrance in this or what, but man, a couple of these products have really been irritating to my skin. I went ahead and got the Maybelline New York Hyper Easy Liner. This is the winner for liquid eyeliner across the board. And I'm not surprised because I feel like when it comes to eyeliners and mascara, 9 times out of 10, Drugstore is gonna win. Drugstore corners the market when it comes to those two things, in my opinion. Okay, I went with Pitch Black, and it's got a very fine tip marker, pen, tip, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and line. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Y'all, this might be my new favorite eyeliner. That went on so smooth, so easy. That's unbelievable. That's so smooth. Wow. It was so easy to do a cat eye. Big fan. Big fan. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That might be my new favorite eyeliner, y'all. This is awesome. 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 $7. Get it right now. Under eyes, there are several winners for mascara. There's volumizing, lengthening, drama, tubing, waterproof, primer. So tubing was actually Thrive, which you guys know how I feel about that mascara. I love it. But this is the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift, and this one for lengthening. So we're gonna try that out. I just used my drugstore lash curlers that I get at Target for $2, and they're the best things in the world ever. I always feel like the first application of mascara is not always a great, not always, it just isn't a great representation of what the mascara is going to do, because I feel like you got to use it a couple times before the formula really gets like going. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Okay, y'all, this might be my new favorite mascara. I mean, look at that, that's one coat. Like, I feel like my mascara or my lashes are like bam, like that's an awesome mascara. Awesome. Total winner here. My face, I just am not, I'm not feeling the lack of bronzer and color and dimension. I feel very in person, like very like one-dimensional, and I hate that feeling. Like I gotta have some contour, so I'm adding a little bit of bronzer to my face still. So for the liquid eyeshadow from e.l.f., I really like it. It's nice as a topper. I wouldn't use it as just a shadow by itself. I feel like you still are gonna need something to create some depth in your crease and get some under lash line, because it's just, I did take it and go under my lash line a little bit. It's not for under lashes, just so that you know. For lips, the winner was, again, the Maybelline Superstay Ink crayon that I love so much. I wear Trust Your Gut every single day. It's like, I talk about it all the time, so that's not new. And I really hate to use that because you see me in that all the time. I'm gonna spritz my face. This is the winner for the setting spray for Drugstore. It's the L'Oreal Paris Shake and Glow Dew Mist. So it is a very fine mist. That's why I had to do so much, because I feel like it was just so fine that I couldn't even feel it touching my face. But it smells very nice, like very nice. Okay, let's figure out some lips real quick. Overall, more misses than hits. Pretty disappointed in a lot of the products. So instead of talking about the products that I didn't like, let's talk about the ones that I did like and just keep it simple. So the ones that I feel like are total winners, the mascara, the eyeliner, the highlighter. Yeah, these are the ones that I feel like they're must buys. I feel like they are so good. The mascara and the eyeliner you guys saw, but let me swatch that. Can you guys see? Like, I hate to use this hand because I've got that big scar on it, but can you see the highlighter? I mean, it's just, that's a beautiful, beautiful highlighter, and I just feel like it does an amazing job. The foundation could not be more of a letdown. Just to be sure, I just swatched it because I have a spot right here on the inside of my lip that is just not covering up well, so I took a little bit and I just tapped it on, and it like does nothing. I don't know why this is the winner. I cannot understand this foundation. It's terrible. I mean, like, look at the spots. Like, I would expect to still see bumps, but like I can clearly see that they are red through the foundation. That's like, there's just no excuse for that. So that foundation is just a total miss. Primer, I don't see anything special about it. The setting spray that I tried, I mean, I actually really like that it's a mist as opposed to a spray. So I would probably put this in the win category. I don't know how it's gonna wear for longevity purposes, but I mean, how do you ever really know if it's the primer or the setting spray that's working until you find that magic combination that just works for you? This one, I like that it's a mist. So I do want to talk about a couple of other products that were on the list that I ordered, and that's hair products. So one was the Aveeno Dry Shampoo, Sensitive and Soft. This is the Rose Water and Chamomile blend. I haven't tried it yet, but I wanted to try that. And then I also picked up the L'Oreal Elvive. This is the 8-second Wonder Water, and it's a rinse out. So, and it's supposed to provide wonderful, silkier, shinier hair with no silicone and no weigh down. So I'm excited about that. And then I also got the Head & Shoulders Supreme Detoxifying Mask, but it's a pre-wash mask for your scalp. So those are 3 things I'm gonna be trying. And then another thing in my order was the Root Cover-Up. I love this Wow Cover-Up. I couldn't find mine, so I just went ahead and placed a new order. If you guys wear your hair back and you notice like around your face that your hairline is just not super filled in, like right there, it's pricey, but it lasts forever. This is my favorite palette for that. So it's literally a palette for your hairline to make your hair look thicker, like around your part or wherever that you just feel like you need a little extra zhuzh, you know? So it comes with a little brush, and then I just take the brush and tap it right into my hairline to fill it in that space, and it just makes your hair look thicker. And it just makes your hair, yeah, look thicker. So like you could do right there, like right there, like all of the spots, and it's just gonna fill your hair in. So another thing that I love and highly recommend. I don't think this was on the list. I think it was just something I saw and I wanted to order. Comment below, have you tried any of these products? If you love them or hate them or indifferent to them, any of the things, I wanna know. Comment below because I wanna chat with you. I wanna hear, what do you love? Also, leave suggestions for what video you wanna see from me next, and don't forget to visit me on my blog, angelalanter.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I love y'all so much. Au revoir.